Alright, we're making warm winter coffee mugs today. To do this, the first thing we need to do is fold our paper in half going one way, and then we'll fold our paper in half going the other way. That'll give us 4 spaces, and then we're going to take a black crayon and we're going to divide those 4 spaces. Now, as you can see, I've got a piece of felt underneath as a coloring mat, and that will give our crayons a nice, rich, full color. So before I start drawing, I get my black crayon and I divide those 4 spaces in half and then in half again, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to show you 4 different ways to draw coffee mugs. The first way is just a normal, regular coffee mug. And you start with an oval, like this, and then you draw straight lines down, 2 straight lines, and then half an oval, just sort of like a smile. Then you draw like you're going to make a heart, like you're going to cut out a heart, and then a bigger one on top. And then the plate underneath for the coffee mug to sit on. Alright, here's the next kind of mug that I'm going to draw. This is like an espresso mug where it gets really narrow at the bottom. So I just have diagonal lines that go in instead of straight lines. So oval at the top, half an oval at the bottom, heart shape, and then a ring around the bottom for the plate. Alright, the next one I'm going to show you is going to be like a latte mug. It's those tall, skinny ones. So all I do is I put the oval higher up and make longer lines, and of course add the handle and the plate. Oops, that fell off the page, or off the screenshot here a little bit. That's okay. Alright, the last one is a cappuccino mug, so I make it nice and fat and rounded edges. So rather than straight lines down, I go down and sort of round it off. The handle, same way that I draw the handle for all 4 of them, and same way I draw the plate for all 4 of them. Alright, so once I'm done with my coffee mugs, now I showed you 4 examples. You can do 4 different mugs, or you can do 1 mug 4 times, or you can do 2, however you want to do it. So these are just 4 examples, and you can draw however you want. Then we're going to make these bright and colorful. So get dark color crowns to go around the edges, and that way it will cover up the pencil better. And you go around each one of them with a nice thick outline. See how I'm going around each one with a nice thick outline. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here so you see how I outline it, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to color it in. Alright, so now I've outlined it. Now we're going to use lines, just lines, to decorate inside our mugs. And then we're going to use lines to decorate outside our mugs. So the background is going to be decorated with just colored lines, and so are the coffee mugs. Now do not decorate the inside of the mug, just the outside of the mug, the plate, and the wall behind the mug. Because I'm going to show you what we're going to do inside the mug, because we're going to put hot chocolate or coffee inside the mug. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that here in just a second. So I've got this sheet of lines to help inspire me so that each one of these can be filled with different kinds of brightly colored lines. This is all about making a pattern of lines in the background, on the mugs, and on the plates. Alright, after you've done all of the lines, you're going to get out a white, and there you can add the marshmallows and the steam, or if you want to do like a latte, like a picture like they do with the lattes and cappuccinos, you can do that. Oh, I forgot the background here. Let me just add lines in the background here. So you can't see the marshmallows or the steam or anything yet with the white, because now we have to paint it with watercolors. Now I have liquid watercolors here, or you can use a regular palette of watercolors. Either one will work. But you're going to take watercolors and you're going to paint over it. So you're going to do brown, and then you're going, and see how the brown looks like the coffee or the hot chocolate. And then the white resists the watercolors. Same here. Now you need a towel so that you can dab it. Once you dab it, then the crowns really show up. With liquid watercolors, you don't need to wash the brush, you just need to squeeze it in a towel, and that will squeeze out all of the paint. However, if you do use liquid watercolors, you have to be careful because it can get pretty sloppy. So you have to paint in very, very carefully with the liquid watercolors, that the paint doesn't start smearing all over the place. And you fill in all the spaces. Remember to dab your paints on your paper. Just push your towel on your paper so that it shows up, so the crowns show up. Fill the whole thing in with bright, beautiful colors. And there you go. Now you have 4 wonderful, warm, colorful coffee mugs.